I'm trying to get me a rich girl pregnant.
Is you might have to just start going to the country club on Mondays, bro.
I got to join the country club.
Yeah, and then you figure out all the dudes that's out there golfing that's married, and then you can figure out where they wives be at while they at the country club. So you get your little roster and you just go peel one of their.
You've thought about this before.
I just thought of it right now. I think that's gonna be a new strategy. Monday, country club. I'm down. Let's do it. Bob, about to take your.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human soul.
All right. You ready?
Hey, man. Always, man.
My
always,
boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Episode 107, I believe. 107th time sitting here recording this podcast.
Explains the dents in the couch like that. Explain.
It's a little worn in, you know?
Hey, man. 110 asses done probably been in this seat before me. You know what I'm saying? I know you had some trial runs.
Yeah, plus all the ones that weren't on camera.
Oh, man, let's not even get to that.
Some might have been bare.
Okay, I see. Okay, that explains the spot. Yeah, I see it. See a few spots. I should have put my arm right there.
Yeah, I got. You need long sleeves.
Man, I knew I should have kept that turtleneck in the car, man, just in case, man. You never know.
Hell yeah, I'm excited. Party with Strategy podcast, special guest, my favorite Houston comedian, the legend himself.
Oh, man.
The man with two first names.
Oh, man. Hey.
Jeff Joe, ladies and gentlemen.
Respect. You
my
insert
boy.
the applause break after that and the girl screaming.
Yeah, we'll have Diamond Cut throw that in there.
What's happening, man? I appreciate you inviting me to the party, my G. You know what I'm saying? It's been hey, man, it's been a long time coming, man. 107 was my number, man.
Yeah.
I knew it. I just felt it. My jersey number back in high school, I wanted it to be 7, but our school was poor. We didn't have the number 7. Football player, you could get that for sure, but basketball, you can't.
You couldn't get 7?
We ain't have a number 7 jersey. you can't find a number 7. That's
it was just like, these are the jerseys we got, and you got to choose from here?
Definitely was like 36 at one point. I don't even. Then I graduated to 24. My favorite player was T-Mac, though, but I always had the Kobe number.
T-Mac, NBA 2K8, that was the Rockets. T-Mac was unstoppable, bro.
Man.
I'm horrible at that game, but if you just gave T-Mac the ball and pressed square a bunch of times, he was dunking.
He can win you some money. He can win you some money, man. T-Mac for sure, legendary. The most legendary 2K player, I think that was 2K14. I can't remember which one it was, but Gerald Green with Phoenix.
Yeah.
Same as that T-Mac cheat code, bro.
Just went in.
Everything, bro. With a 70-something rating, bro. Bro had no business to drop 70 points, but would definitely put 70 on you. Gerald Green. Shout out H-Town, Gerald Green.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's hard. I forgot about that, bro. 2K, like, you know, I grew up with all these homies that played basketball and I grew up just like playing at the park 21 by myself, so I have no concept of like the team game of basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm out here playing 2K like it's 21.
Not passing that hoe at all.
Nope.
Mad at you whenever you hitting the court, man. Why you don't pass, man?
Yeah.
Shooting up 30 shots.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard. I ain't mad at that at all, man.
That's why I don't shoot at after backyard banter on Thursday nights, you know?
Because you're not going to give it up. Strategy. I made that. Nah, I don't care.
I got the ball.
I'm playing 21 right now with myself.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that was the though. So I wanna get into how you got into comedy and like pick your brain a little bit and see what's going on inside your head, because I saw you for the first time open up for Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis. Shout out to Shane Gillis. Cool dude, man. Shane was cool, man.
Yeah.
Random as fuck how that shit happened too. I think what happened, he just forgot to like get flights for his openers or like that. It was something where he just completely his openers, forgot them.
Yeah.
And he had to go whatever the club picked, and the club picked myself and Will Loden. Shout out to Will Loden. He hosted the show. But yeah, that was a dope ass weekend, man. I like his crowds. His crowds are like they're just real in tune with just whatever the you say. Like they're real comedy fans. You're not over there having to do too much.
Yeah.
It's not pulling teeth with that audience. They there ready. No matter what subject, you can have a joke about the most and as long as it's somehow funny, they go ride with you. So yeah, that was a good intro. Started off a lot, you know what I'm saying, with the backyard banter and all that shit. But when did I start comedy? I think my first time doing comedy was like technically, I don't know if that was 8 or 9 years ago. I did it one time in Kansas City, Missouri. I went up to this open mic. I don't know how I found it. Somehow I was living in Kansas City for a year. Horrible place. Whoops, I didn't mean to say that out loud. But Kansas City for a year, and I found this random open mic. I was like, man, I could do that. I was one of them cats that was like, man, I don't have to have no plan. I could just go up there, say whatever. I'm funny. And they called my name out the bucket at some random point, and I only had like one little joke in my head, and then I was just go freestyle everything else. I said that one joke, it didn't get the laugh because I was stumbling through it anyway, and then I just got off stage. I just went right off stage. I came back like a week or two later trying to go up again. I had me a little plan and everything, but I never got picked out the bucket. And by that time, I moved back to Houston. I started like, you know what I'm saying, getting back to the swing of things of being back in the city. I wasn't even looking for comedy spots. And a cat that I used to work with had me go to St. Dane's. They used to do a wing night every Thursday. And St. Dane's wing night was out no matter, it was cold, whatever the fuck it was. It was outside this little garage area. That's where you was sitting because they didn't have no seats inside. And I saw them setting up for comedy night. And that's what made me start exploring it again. The rest was history. That's when I started doing comedy again. I want to say the Houston Improv open mic is the first time I did like a legit set. I went to their open mic and I did a little bucket drawing. I got picked, and the rest was history. I started doing every day. So
did you kind of feel like you had to like get some revenge after that first time in Kansas City where you like just got off stage?
I let that go. I wasn't haunted by that moment, fortunately. I just was like, it really just, I didn't take it with that approach. I took it with like, oh, okay, like this is interesting. Like I want to figure this out. Like Kansas City, shout out to Kansas City. That's where I actually went to my first live show to watch stand-up comedy. I watched Gary Owen live, if I'm not mistaken. The place I was living at, called Zona Rosa, they had an improv over there, and I just ended up walking past the improv, and I just started inquiring on how to go to shows. And chick I was talking to at the time when I first moved out there used to get free tickets to the improv all the time. So she was like, oh, you want to go see Gary Owen? I was like, oh yeah, I'll let you pimp me out for some comedy tickets. And that's how all that shit started. Shout out to Kansas City for that. I don't think I still haven't been to Kansas City since then. I gotta go perform there and see how it feels.
I don't think I've ever been, and I'm from the Midwest.
Man, it was it's different, man. Kansas City is, you know, it's known for their barbecue fountains and all that shit or whatever. Hallmarkers out there. It's white as Kansas City was white as This was the main thing I learned immediately. Like, I could not find no black people in Kansas City, but they got them out there. You just got to go to a certain part. But I mean, I remember coming back home and just being happy to go to Walmart and seeing every race was in there. Like, I was like, oh, it's Mexicans again. Like, oh God, like didn't see y'all out there at all. Like, it's super white.
I've never been, but I can imagine, because when I think of Kansas City, the first person I think of is Mac Lethal. You know who that is?
No, I don't even.
He's a white rapper. Very white. Maybe the whitest of white rappers.
Mac Lethal.
He's raw as for sure. But like my boy Dolo, he hates white rappers just because they're like he's like, they're just corny. Like the way that they talk, like they have no swag, really.
I don't have that kind of level of hatred to white people by any means. I love white people. I white people. Yeah. I love making fun of white people. Tech 9 from out there too.
Yep.
Tech 9.
Yep.
That's who they would play on the radio. The only radio station that you will hear Tech Nine is in Kansas City. I never heard him on the radio anywhere else. But
when I get a Tech Nine request, I'm always baffled. I always have to like really look at the person. You know, I look at him. I'm like, who are you right now that you're up here requesting Tech Nine in a nightclub?
Tech Nine at the nightclub. Bottle blind walk up to you with a Tech Nine request. Like,
yeah. He does have one club friendly song that came out maybe like, I want to say like 7-8 years ago. You remember what is it? It's
I do remember it was a hit. He had a radio hit.
He did have one radio.
He did get a radio hit going. I mean, Tech Nine he be spitting. Yeah. I mean, and I like he in my playlist heavy, but like he definitely be spitting.
Who's in your playlist heavy? That's a nice. Let's talk a little music. This is technically a DJ podcast, you know.
Yeah, man. What's in your Serato?
Yeah.
Damn. Who I've been? I mean, I be listening to Drake. I've been listening to. Who I've been listening to lately? I know Drake get a lot of plays, but do I like the new
Travis Scott?
It's cool. I've been listening to like 2 songs. I be listening to the Topia Twins. I don't know why I like Rob Fortnite. I thought that was NBA Youngboy.
That first verse?
Yeah, I thought it was NBA Youngboy for the longest because I was like, oh yeah, this Youngboy in his bag today. He sounds super New Orleans today, but Louisiana today, but trap shit's cool. I mean, a couple tracks on there. I always end up taking it back. I had to pull out my phone to see who I actually been listening to. I should be really random. I was listening to DJ Khaled album today. Okay. I was listening to God Did. To me, God Did is the best album he ever dropped. Oh, I've been listening to Wiz a lot lately. I've been listening to a lot of Wiz. Yeah.
Which Wiz? Like old Wiz or newer stuff?
The one I've been listening to, I like that Wiz Got Wings. A lot of people be sleeping on Wiz Got Wings.
I don't know if I've heard of that.
You ain't heard that one? That's because Wiz always drop an album like every year or 6 months or something, and it just be silently just in the trenches. But I don't know how I found Wiz Got Wings. He dropped it. What did he drop this? 2021? Yeah, I just went back and started listening to that for some reason. Just kind of whatever. If an artist puts out a project that I get attached to, I'll just always go back and just give it a day. Like, okay, that's what I'm on right now. That's going to be my playlist for the next couple weeks or days or whatever.
Yeah.
I always go back and listen to Savage Life Webby all the time. Like, I'm one of them.
I do the same thing. There's like some comfort in that, right? You put on something that you know, it's familiar. It kind of even maybe brings you back to when you first heard it or a time or a specific place or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. No doubt about it. I immediately go back to, okay, this is where I was. I was in the car with this chick riding downtown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wasn't even supposed to be out the house. Like, that's when I go deep in the playlist. You know what I'm saying? The Pretty Ricky.
Yes.
You know, back in high school days, I was sneaking on the highway. All kind of shit.
And this is actually a perfect segue for a new little segment I've been wanting to try.
Okay.
I've been thinking maybe for like the last month or so, I'm like, I need something on this pod to sort of dig deeper into whoever the guest is, have some good questions that'll bring up some good
you trying
memories.
To make a nigga cry and shit. You trying to
Yeah.
You trying to turn to Oprah in this bitch.
Yeah.
Trying to get it to my soul and shit, man.
If we could get you to shed a tear, I mean, that would go hard.
I just got nervous.
But no, I wanted to look up like the Billboard Top 100 tracks from 2005, 2008, 2010, and 2013, and just tell you the song, or there's a couple here just in case, you know, maybe one doesn't spark a memory, hopefully one will, of like what you were doing at that time when that song came out. That
moment in time.
You know, were you playing basketball every day, all day? Were you know what I mean? What were you doing at that time? So
where was I in life?
Let's see what 2005 has for you. The first track on here is Kanye West, Gold Digger. Remember when that dropped?
Man, definitely remember Gold Digger. Definitely remember the video on 106 in Park. You know what I'm saying? Dude, what year was that again? 05?
2005, yeah.
Dang, so 05 is definitely, I'm still in high school.
That was 18 years ago.
Wow. Watching 106 in Park. Finally started driving.
Okay.
You know, this is when I was burning CDs and putting songs like this on the playlist, making ringtones and shit. Wow, that is dope.
LimeWire,
Man,
downloading all the shit, burning all the CDs.
Downloaded from Aries. I'll be on Aries. That's how I used to power my music in my porn. Aries. Back in the day, man. Shout out to 106 in Park though. That was like a moment in time for real.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
What was you on in 05?
That was Big Tigger, right?
Yeah. Oh no. I want to say that, so Big Tigger was on. Wait.
I think it was, right? Or
I know he was on The Basement. He was on The Basement Show for sure. But I think he did start doing some 106 in Park episodes at one point in time.
Yeah.
I don't know who was on 106 in Park during that. I remember the staples of 106 in Park, definitely AJ and Free. AJ and Free's definitely staples. Then you ended up getting Terrence J and was it Roxy? Because they had a chick named Julissa. Man, that's crazy. That's childhood for real. 106 in Park, music videos and shit. Gold Digger, Kanye.
The good days.
I know you seen Kanye documentary.
Yeah, Genius.
Where Jamie Foxx tells the story of how that shit happened and all that.
Bro, speaking of crying, that legit made me cry. Watching Jamie Foxx in there in the booth recording that song, bro. Like that song has
take my money.
Yeah.
Jamie motherfucking Foxx. Shout out to Jamie Foxx, the legend. Everybody thought he was cloned.
Yeah, what happened with that? He got sick and shit, and then he came back not looking the same, and they thought he was a clone. And then a Netflix show comes out about like a black clone. You saw that, right?
The movie, you ain't seen They Clone Tyrone yet? You gotta see They Clone Tyrone. It was a dope ass movie. Hell yeah. They Clone Tyrone, man. You gotta watch what they putting in the chicken, man. You gotta watch what they putting in the chicken, man. Hey, it's all kind of stuff that they just getting our ass with, but damn, 05, Jamie Foxx.
05, for me, Gold Digger actually is a like cemented memory in my mind forever. The first time I ever heard it, me and my brother were in Florida visiting my grandma, and she lived in like one of those old people retirement apartment complexes where you got to be over 55 to live there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she had like her homegirl that lived there. They got their whole little old woman thought squad crew at the pool and shit, you know?
The old school Flossie Posse. Yeah.
So this, her friend had a car that she didn't drive anymore.
Okay.
And my brother could drive at the time. So we were allowed to take that car out for the night. Like my grandma went to sleep. We're on the streets, cruising around. I think we drove to Miami, and we're listening to the radio because this woman's got an old ass whip with just the radio in it. And they premiered Gold Digger. Heard it for the first time on the radio station with my brother in the whip, and like, you know, that song was just, bro, changed the game. That sample, the way that he used the vocal sample in the song itself, even though they're rapping over it and there's two vocals happening at the same time, but it worked.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Damn, you got to see the premiere. So, damn, the only time that I've heard a radio premiere song, iconic moment in Houston, was whenever they dropped the remix to Ignition. I remember being in the car when they dropped it, and hey, they phone lines went so crazy they had to drop it again. They played this song at least about 3-4 times.
I wonder what year that was.
That. Huh?
Do you know what year that was? Because that's gotta be before 05, right? Remix to Ignition.
Man, dang, Ignition remix.
That's a banger. I haven't played that in a minute. I play Bump and Grind sometimes.
Man,
the young girl that hates R. Kelly because he peed on her friend or something, and she's mad about it, but then the whole rest of the club's going crazy.
2002.
Yeah.
bounce, 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 bounce.
When
I
you heard
remember
that
we
shit, were
went
you like,
crazy.
holy fuck?
Bro, when I heard that song, I was like, oh my God. Like, we all was in there like, man, I hope they play it again. And I guess enough people called the radio station. They kept playing that motherfucker,
That's
man.
awesome.
Ignition Remix, R. Kelly, man. Dang, those were the good old days. Like, motherfucking radio was debuting records to us. This was like prior to the like big internet wave at all. Now it's crazy how motherfuckers, everybody drop a record on a Friday with the music video. You got to do an Instagram rollout type shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's nuts.
And it's not really like special anymore because it's at the tip of your fingertips. Like if it's on the radio and you can't hear it anywhere else but when they play it for you on the radio, it's so special. You're waiting for it. You're listening to the radio waiting for that song to come on. It's the hot song right now. They're playing all the other shit and you're like, when is this fucking song going to come on? And it comes on and it's exciting. Now it's just Spotify. You could play it a million times in a row. You burn it out in 3 hours. You don't ever want to hear it again.
They did. I do remember a few artists did take it back to that. Like Drake did take it back to that with the OVO radio and whenever I think they debuted What a Time to Be Alive, him and Future.
Okay.
I remember they debuted the album on the radio. Motherfuckers be paying attention to like the nostalgia factor of a rollout and shit like that. Like I miss shit like that. That was dope. I remember when Kanye did what album was that? I think the song was New Slaves though. Or
Okay.
Black Skinhead or one of those, but from that album.
Yeah, what that was
And he would play this shit on the wall.
Life of Pablo? Was that Life of Pablo?
I think it was before Life of
It
Pablo.
was before that one. Yeah, what was that?
It was the one that he got Black Skinhead. It's the
Twisted Dark Fantasy?
no. Not Twisted Dark Fantasy. I can pull it up right now.
What's it called? It was in between those two, I think.
Yes. So that was when he was doing this. This was a crazy ass album. Was it Jesus?
Yeah. Yeezus. Yeah.
That was
for sure.
Jesus?
Yeah, that's right.
Bro, that was Jesus. He
That's
did
right.
that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Skinhead, New Slaves. Because New Slaves was crazy. Blood on the Leaves. This album was low-key crazy. I just remember the rollout. Man, I used to love when motherfuckers would do shit like that. Kanye had random buildings all over the U.S. and Houston and different places where they would just have a projector and play the fucking music video on the building. And I remember me and my homie, my nigga Alonzo Cartier, we went, shout out to Zoe, we was trying to find it. Like they posted the locations. It was on like 3 in Houston. We going to all the different spots and shit. One of them, the projector didn't work. We went to another one and then like they was having some kind of issue and shit. I think long story short, we didn't even get to see it, but we got to see them try to make the shit happen. But just shit like that was dope. You know what I'm saying? You have to like bring back some energy like the radio debuts and shit like that. That's crazy that's how you heard Gold Digger.
Yeah, it was nuts, dude.
That
I'll
had
never
to be
forget.
Man, you never forget shit like that.
Ever,
man.
never, ever. Even sometimes when I'm DJing, if I'm not in like a good mood, if I'm not in the right headspace, if I need like something to really bring me into it, if I play Gold Digger and I can kind of get into it, I know the song, I love the song, I can sing along, I have these memories of it. It's sort of gets better sometimes.
Kanye, man.
Yeah,
His music definitely is super special.
yeah, he's the man. How about are you a big R&B guy?
Oh man, I definitely loved R&B way more than rap for the longest.
How about Mario, Let Me Love You?
Man,
Because that was the same year.
that was the same year.
Yeah.
Damn, that's his first hit, right? Or did he have one before that?
I think he had.
No, that's not the
Just
first
Friends.
one.
Just
Oh
a Friend,
baby,
yeah.
I remember that more. I remember that one being more legendary to me more than Let Me Love You. Damn, I don't have no like specific.
All right, well let's
moment
go
for-
with Just Friends.
The Just a Friend song.
Yeah,
That,
Just a
I
Friend,
remember
that's
that
right.
was when like all the young black singing dudes was coming out, like the little Bow Wow. That was that era. They was trying to find the new child star. That was like the male child star, Sammy and all them and shit.
Was
you know what I'm
Mario a
saying?
kid like that?
Man, when Mario came out, I think he was like on the cusp of being like, I'm too old for this. You know what I'm saying? He was like right there where it's like, all right, nigga, you can come on in with these young niggas real quick. But he barely made it. I just know that, if I'm not mistaken, that was all in that same little era. You got me wanting to pull out the phone just to check when that record dropped, because I know it had to be around the Bow Wow era. But
Yeah,
Let Me Love You was crazy, though.
It's got to be before 05, right?
Yeah, Just a Friend, Mario.
Yeah.
Whoa, bro, come on, man. That's 2002.
02.
That's 2002 with the R. Kelly shit. That's amazing. I can't remember what else was buzzing in 2002. That's
2002. So if Gold Digger came out in 05, I want to say College Dropout came out in 2003, maybe, or even 4.
So this is like Through the Wire era.
Yeah.
Damn, because that was a legendary one for me too. That was one. I remember I had that like recorded on cassette tape. I remember because I was living in Port Arthur, but whenever we would come to Houston, we'd get 97.9 radio station. That was the biggest radio station. That was before what they got 93.7 and all that shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But they would always have like the cold ass songs, and I remember hearing Through the Wire, Kanye. That was my favorite song for the longest. I loved the song like crazy before I even knew his jaw was wired up. It was crazy finding all that out after the fact and stuff.
Yeah. Same. Watching the music video, and my brother had to tell me, like, yeah, this dude, like, look at the music video. He's in the hospital.
All the pictures and shit. Yeah, the whole storyline behind it and shit. That shit is nuts, bro. 2002 was the 2002 is the Hot in Here era.
Okay.
Ashanti Foolish era. Damn, that's retarded. My Neck, My Back, Kaya.
Damn, that's how old that song is.
That is nuts. I didn't know that. I'll be doing that song in karaoke.
That's your go-to?
I'll do that song in karaoke just to mess the whole room up, man. Mess the whole room up.
You be doing the act outs and everything too with it?
Man, hey, man, I take my shirt off. Nah, I'm playing. I don't do all that. I just love to, I'll make the biggest, manliest voice.
Everyone's leaving.
Sometimes I'll hide behind some shit, be like, who is this singing this damn song? Should be hilarious, man.
I've never done karaoke. I think I'm too scared.
Oh, man. So I definitely don't do karaoke in a highly public setting.
Yeah.
This would be like in a Brass Tap. I used to, it's a bar that used to be like one of our go-to spots. I used to do a show there on Thursdays. My old Thursday show used to be a Brass Tap.
Okay.
Man, it'll be like 8 of us, the homies, you know what I'm saying? Just acting stupid.
Yeah, that sounds fun. They have like the private room thing?
Well, nah, it was like a big refurbished garage.
Oh, shit.
But this is Friday, Saturday night. Nobody really be there on a Friday, Saturday night for karaoke, typically. But they did have some nights it'll be nuts. We'll be jumping on tables, doing all kind of shit. I used to do some crazy shit in there. Climb ladders, singing songs and shit. It was just whatever, just to like make a moment to make us laugh and shit or whatever. So
that sounds like a good time. A true comedian.
Hey, man. Yeah, man.
Even when he's off the clock.
I don't know what it is, man. Just gotta make people laugh.
All right, let's see. Maybe 3 years later. This is after the Gold Digger. Also, How We Do came out in 05. 50 Cent in the Game.
Man,
that was a crazy one. When you heard that beat, those claps. Yeah.
Dang, man. That's when they started having the spinners in videos and shit. Yep. Yeah, riding on blades. Dang, I was about to start saying the words. I was going to fuck up one of their verses. That was legendary, man. That takes me back to... what's the year again?
That's 05 still.
So yeah, that's definitely just the crazy music video eras. I feel like everybody was just wanting to see what they was doing in the videos and mimicking it. You know,
Yeah.
I think 50 and them used to wear headbands all the time. I'll take my stupid ass to the mall with a headband covering my ears, wearing a velour suit or some shit like that. Like whatever they had us doing, man. I mean, whatever they was doing, they would have us doing it, man. You could definitely do some advertisement. Which one of them? I remember one of them rappers used to have the spinner shoes. They had Dada had some spinner shoes, and they advertised it one time. And cats actually had the spinner shoes.
I feel like I remember it. It was in the sole, right? In like the back portion of the sole is a little spinner.
Yes, bro. Spinning shoes to match the spinning rims. Like he really was out. That's how cats was really doing it back then.
That's amazing.
That's the vivid memories I have. Whatever they were doing in the music videos, these motherfuckers was out here doing it.
Yeah, that's true. I can definitely remember I was in high school when that shit came out, and I remember whatever they were wearing in the videos, you'd go to school the next day and motherfuckers were dressed like that for sure.
And they beef was crazy. Like they made such legendary records, like some of the coldest songs ever, just to have such a horrible fallout.
Yeah. Yeah. I love at the time I didn't really appreciate the Game and 50 Cent and all that. I was kind of like more into underground hip hop, like local Chicago shit mostly.
Got you.
And I was like, that radio shit's corny, you know, like you're kind of a hater.
Yeah.
But now I go back and listen to the that Game album. What was it? Where he was sitting on the
documentary?
The documentary, yeah. Bro,
Yeah.
the production on that album's insane. The Game is a fucking beast.
He had a couple Kanye songs on there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Dreams. Bro, I was just listening to that recently. The placement of the congos in the drums on that shit is just, it's crazy, bro. Kanye is insane. Same with Through the Wire. The congos on Through the Wire, his production it's insane, dude.
Mastermind.
It's crazy. But let's go 3 years later, maybe.
Okay.
And this is like, it's kind of like another era. It feels like this is when Flow Rida Low came out.
Oh wow.
Jeans, you know.
So this is 08.
This is 08. Yeah.
So I'm definitely out of high school, in college now. So I'm hearing this song at clubs that I would get snuck into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dang, yeah, liquor's involved now. The liquor aspect of the music kind of changed up how you think about it and stuff.
Yeah.
So that definitely was a party record. Like, whenever I hear that song in my head, I just think about a horrible drink. I just think about some horribly watered down drink that's supposed to be flavorful. You over here drinking with some drunk assholes or some shit. Like, yeah, man. What year? 08 was definitely the year. I can't remember the name of the club, man. Something Loco or some shit or whatever. I do remember listening to songs like this, being with my college homies trying to pull chicks that was in the city, bro. Just.
Where were you going to school?
This is when I was at Prairie View now.
Okay.
But I had a homie that stayed in the city. Because Prairie View is a whole different mode in itself. But when you come back into Houston, you fall victim to whatever side of town your homies stay on. And they over there off of 290 Tidwell. You know what kind of shit going over there. It's just some weird-ass random nightclubs and shit. Every race is in there. They got the DJ might play some 50 Cent, then go straight to some Latino music or some shit like that. Next thing you know, you listen to Justin Timberlake and that bitch or something. Just trying to keep everybody happy and shit. You just trying to find something.
That is definitely a common theme in Houston. It's so fucking diverse, especially in the clubs, that like sometimes it feels like a battle between like I'll play some fucking Spanish shit and the Latina people are going crazy, it's going off, and then like it almost feels like the black crowd's waiting for that to be over so that because they know their shit's coming.
Where I'll turn it.
You know what I'm saying? It really feels that way sometimes.
Oh, this is what he played? You sitting there waiting to hear Jeezy and he play you 50 Cent or some shit.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
Play Nelly Hot in here, some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what you gonna give us? Okay, nah.
Yeah. Some corn, some cheese.
Dog, I remember those days though. That was the beginning of the party era for me, I would say.
Hell yeah.
The Flow Rider.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be Flow Rider's first hit, right? That's it, right? That was when he came, and then he just took over ever since, bro.
Yeah, and he had his certain little energy he would put out. If you had one of them events and they playing Flow Rider, oh yeah, they definitely gonna be musty afterwards. They definitely gonna be nice and sweaty. She gonna smell like their hair gonna be wet. All that shit. This is gonna be one of them nights, man.
How about Lil Wayne Lollipop? You remember when that came out?
Definitely. Lil Wayne Lollipop was definitely college. That was, damn, man. Carter 3 was just a whole era of itself. That was like peak Wayne. Would you say that's peak Wayne?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Carter 3 was peak Wayne. I remember Wayne music was so powerful. My dumb ass would try to get my parents to listen to it sometimes. Be like, nah, like, you got to hear what he said on this song. If you don't cut that off, I don't want to hear. It's too much cussing. Like, yeah.
That's hilarious. Trying to relate. Just listen. He's talking, saying something good here.
Shawty in the club. I don't remember exactly where I was, but I do remember just walking around campus and motherfuckers would be playing that song on their phone all the time. Just playing Wayne Lollipop. Him and Static Major was in the video, I think. I definitely, all the songs you saying except for that last one, I damn near vividly remember the music video.
Yeah.
Like that's you that was the music video era. Now we get songs that's hits and don't know none of the visuals.
Yeah, it's almost like not even worth it for him to make a music video.
Nah. I think it is because we're in an era more where like online content is booming. So like you just do something like what who was it? Kendrick Lamar had that video where he switched the Nipsey Hussle face to LJ Simpson face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do remember that actually.
I feel like the video was impacted the song more than the song itself. Because I remember vividly when that shit came out, and because I be talking shit with my homies all the time, be like, man, this music good, but this shit don't move people in certain settings. Like that song go hard, but watch. I was having a debate with my friend. He's a super Kendrick Lamar fan and shit or whatever. We'll watch the video. We captivated. We locked in every time. Axelrad, I play music before the show all the time. I played that song and they was talking all over that song the whole time. But then I'll switch it to that I think I'm falling in love. That Beyonce shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Freaking fucked up tonight. The whole vibe. They listening, tuned in. Like I was just trying to prove a point, and it's like, bruh, yeah, this is great, but you still gotta have some shit that captivate people. You the video got you, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. The video, sometimes the video gets you. This Is America. You listen to that song, nothing at all.
What I was gonna say.
Nothing at all. The video, you know what I'm saying? It got you. So that's why I think sometimes the video could be more important than the song sometimes if you do it the right way.
Yeah, for sure. It really brings, if the song has a message in it that you could really deliver through the visual of the video as well, you know? Mm-hmm. Like what was the This Is America, Childish Gambino, what did he do? He had the gun. He was shooting. Shot
the gun, and then he would just shoot somebody in the head, and then just, This Is America.
Yeah.
And then just switch up the little thing. He had his shirt off, doing that little dance and shit.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? You play that song on the radio, you're trying to get it off. You're not trying to. I don't even remember nothing he was saying other than This Is America.
Yeah, I don't think I would recognize the song if I just heard it without seeing the video. That's so true. That's so true.
That music video era was something special.
Yeah.
It made you pay attention to the music more. I think that's what may make it lose touch a little bit. Kendrick Lamar did the what's that song, his last act, Something Cry or something like that, where it's him and the chick arguing.
I don't know. I'm not the biggest Kendrick fan. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of a Kendrick hater.
Look, I could go on the record saying that I've had some conversations with people and said he's overrated.
He's very overrated in my opinion.
I think Cole definitely get the nod over Kendrick easily.
We're on the same page.
And
I wish Dolo was here because he'd be debating us both.
Man, I even debated with so man, I've had crazy ass music arguments. I've argued before that Wale has more hits than Kendrick and Cole.
Like hit songs,
More hit radios,
say that.
radio hit records. He got them.
Maybe by now not, because Wale hasn't really put anything out, but Kendrick's been putting stuff out.
For what radio?
When did you have this argument? Was this recent?
Recent, like still right now. Like what's Kendrick's last big radio song? Like the last big radio commercial album he had, I feel like with songs that was on radio was Damn.
Damn, yeah.
That was like
My Left Stroke just went viral. I don't think there's a Kendrick song that's come out since then that has been in demand.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you just quote unquote appreciate the artistry of the body of work, like all the albums crazy or whatever. I think the last album was a dud. I didn't like it. I found a couple songs. Like the one I said him and that's the point I was trying to make. The you didn't hear the song where him and the chick was arguing and fighting and shit the whole song?
No.
Damn, that song was crazy. We Cry Together or some shit like that. Him and this chick is like arguing the whole song. They going back and forth. And I know that the internet, he put out the album and people started remaking the video themselves, like doing the act out already. I was like, Kendrick, like somebody else would have had the song and had the video ready. Like, so that whatever depiction you have of the song would have stood and been the depiction of the song. Like, I saw his video and I was like, man, this looked like the shit that they did on Instagram already, just a little different.
Like it became a TikTok. He released the song and it became a TikTok before he was even able to put out his own video of it and say like, this is what it is.
I feel like most artists kind of get a hold of that before and don't. You do get some artists, you put the record out and it just take a life of his own. You didn't think it was, and then you finally play catch up with that motherfucker or some shit like that, and then it's motherfuckers just like, oh, okay, I already know this one's gonna do this. I already got this ready for it. Like, I guess kind of like what Drake tried to do with the "I'm too sexy for my shirt." Just let me get Kendrick, let me get Kawhi in the video or some shit. Let's go make the video go viral. But something along the lines of some shit like that. But, yeah, Kendrick, I feel like he missed it with that song. That music video being released with that song would have been crazy, just like he did with the one where he did the O.J. Simpson face and all that shit or whatever, because that impacted. Oh, this is the introduction to the album. We go tune in now. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that
I don't know.
sense.
Who am I? I don't know shit. I'm just a comedian that hasn't made it nowhere yet.
Come on, man. You got a night every night of the week, right? You got something to do tonight? You on a time crunch here?
Man, Tuesday
show?
I'm going to one of my homie shows tonight. Shout out to Bonke, the author. She do a show on Tuesdays, every third Tuesday.
Where's it at?
Dean's. Every third Tuesday at Dean's, she do a show. I'm gonna pull up there. But yeah, man, almost Sundays, every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and at least every other Friday I'm doing something.
Sunday is Axelrad, right?
So yeah, Sunday and Monday are Axelrad. I do the open mic on Sunday at Axelrad, where I had the comedians do 1 minute performances, and they gotta go through 2 of those performances to get voted on to the third round, and that person wins a spot on my Monday show. Okay,
nice. Damn, you got your own little Kill Tony.
Damn near, right? It's Kill Tony pretty much without the interviews. Like, not like it's their exact concept, but they're extremely similar. It's not. You can't reinvent the wheel too much with comedy.
But I mean that makes sense. It seems like the perfect format to give somebody 1 minute to do a joke.
So, and it's funny too, because a lot of the comedians that come and do my Sunday show, practiced doing my Sunday show so that they can go do Kill Tony, and they've practiced their sets to get ready for Kill Tony pretty much.
That makes sense. Yeah,
A few of them have done it. At least maybe a handful, I want to say.
I want to come by Axelrad for sure. Mondays I don't leave the crib, bro. After the weekend,
That's your day.
I'm in here drinking multiple milligram amounts of marijuana, playing Rocket League, listening to podcasts, just recouping all of the energy that I blew off from fucking Thursday through Sunday. But Sunday I definitely want to come by because I'll just start drinking there and then hit Polecats. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, man. Sunday is definitely a vibe. Sunday and Monday, man. We had a hell of a night last night too, man. But
yeah, look lit.
That's why I'm there every Sunday and Monday, getting it in. Tuesday is my day where I usually kind of, that's the one day I don't have a show.
Okay.
For sure that I don't have a show. Not like I wouldn't mind it, you know what I'm saying? Call me if you want to figure something out.
Yeah. And then Thursday, we got to talk about Thursday.
Man,
Banter Boys.
Hey, man, shout out, man. Skylabs, the better generation. We out here. We done started something special already, man. Comedy every Thursday at that motherfucker. DJ Strategy in the mix on the ones and twos. The only show that I have a fucking DJ.
Yeah, how is that?
It's amazing to have a DJ, man. Yes, man. You've got the rhythm of the show, so you already know kind of when to interject at certain points and shit. And music cues is hella on point. You always got the shit right so that it's a easier flow, as opposed to having that dead air in between comedians where you gotta like, no, y'all keep clapping, come on, like just to kind of keep the shit going. But being able to lean on music to use a song to, okay, let me talk about this, or segue into different things is always definitely good. But yeah, man, we got a vibe. I think we got something special, man.
It's hands down my favorite night of the week. 100%,
that is dope, bro.
And
That's
mostly because I get to play the background.
Yeah,
it's nice to be able to not I don't have to worry about keeping the energy of the night up. That's on you guys.
Yeah, man. It's
I
our
just
job
get to hang out and play music. It's great.
And got front row seats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty of that, man. But I definitely love doing that show, man. We got a fire ass lineup this week too. Yeah, I got some surprises. I don't even want to. You'll see.
Bro.
Just go ahead and put it in your mind that I said the show on the 17th is gonna be crazy.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm gonna eat some mushrooms.
Ah, nice, man. hey, save me some. No.
I got you. We'll sprinkle them on the tacos.
Oh shit, man. Hey, man. Whatever works, man. Whatever works.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's see. What? Maybe one more. Should we do one more? Should we do 2010 or 2013? You think?
What you got in 2010?
Well, 2010 is like 2010, there's a couple songs written here, but I'm going to pick the one that I think would impact you the most, and it's not going to be Kesha TikTok. It's going to be...
I don't think that one does it for me.
I'm going to say Ludacris, How Low.
Damn, the Ludacris, How Low. So this is like Luda making his graceful exit out of the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
This is probably his last biggest record. This is the song he had. Was Nicki on this? No, he had another record. It was another record he had with Nicki.
Yeah,
but this was
My
kind
Chick
of
Bad.
My Chick Bad.
Body looking like milk. That was fucking the big Nicki Minaj line.
Oh, damn. How Low, Ludacris. This is... You definitely would hear this in the same club as the Flow Rider shit.
Yeah.
That's the same DJ spinning this one for sure. Man. How you feel about Luda?
I love Luda.
Big Luda fan all the way.
He's a dope rapper.
I always had a love-hate relationship with Luda. I feel like Luda with the braids was phenomenal. I feel like he really kind of did lose the power. Like Pusha T with that, the power's in my hair, nigga. Like I really feel like that really applied to Ludacris so much, because when he got to that Relapse Therapy or something, whatever the therapy album, and he cut the hair, he kind of, it kind of dipped a little bit, because that that man with them braids was a savage, man.
Yeah, his beats.
How
were
you ain't
always-
go cut? So, man, I'm the goddamn reason you went B up. That was my shit.
That's a Kanye beat.
Man, I forgot about that. The musical genius. He's everywhere.
Bro.
He's all over this podcast, man.
I had stand up, Ludacris stand up on like the MP3 player that you got before you were able to afford an iPod. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The iPods just came out, but that was too expensive, so you got the shit from
remember.
Sam's Club.
The one that had the one button and then you would fast forward going this way and this way with the little trigger or some shit.
Yeah,
Yes.
bro. And it like some songs you couldn't get on there. It was like not user friendly. But I had
Yes.
fucking Ludacris stand up on there. I'll never forget.
Dog, that is it, man. Oh man, yeah, Ludacris, man. That was before he got heavy into the acting shit. Ludacris was definitely a staple in rap for sure.
I think after relapse, it was relapse therapy.
Something like that.
What was the hit on that? It was there was a hit off that, but I think after that he dropped the album, and that's where he did the song with Premier. You ever heard the track where he's rapping over a DJ Premier beat?
Nah, I can't think of that one off the top of my head.
Oh, it's so fucking good, bro. It's called
He did Relapse Therapy, then Theater of the Mind.
Theater of the Mind is what it's off of, yeah.
So the one that has a star on here is One More Drink with T-Pain.
Oh, that was a banger. You remember that? If I take one more drink,
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I remember that
I'm
one.
gonna end up fucking you.
I can't remember.
Pause. MVP is the one with DJ Premier.
MVP. Okay, okay. You gonna make me listen to that. Last of
it's
a Dime,
so
bring
good,
away in
bro.
on here.
He definitely fell off, but like he's got a little gem on there. That
got a
MVP shit is hard.
Man, I always hated seeing the rappers take the slow exit out of the game. Still trying to hold on to it, but it was like I think Tip may have had a couple that just made you be like, come on, Tip. But Tip was like super, like they swung so hard at the beginning, you can forgive them for the way they came out. It's like just not trying to who it's like seeing Shaq with the Celtics jersey on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's Shaq, but it's like, oh, big fella, we gonna do. You gonna give us 10 rebounds today? Okay, cool. Okay, that's how we like it.
But I think, do you think maybe it was like the labels too that kind of played a part in that? Because it almost seems like that was the trend of the year to be like corny as fuck. I mean, the songs that I've written down here: Kesha, TikTok,
Yeah, let's see what else.
Usher, Oh My God, Rihanna,
Oh, wow.
Rude Boy, Far East Movement, Like a G6. You remember that shit? Like a G6. It was like the beginning of like EDM almost.
Damn, where rap just kind of started like holding hands with a lot of other genres and shit. Just so that you could get those spins, because rap was getting bigger than it's ever been before, so you kind of trying to get a check. The craziest thing about it on that list, the coldest song you named was Rude Boy by Rihanna.
That is the one.
That was the coldest. I hate that I have to say that as a whole grown ass man. That Rude Boy song was a banger. Hey, fuck that OMG shit by Usher, but that Rude Boy, hey, come on, man. DJ, let me get that. That's hilarious. Maybe that could be the segment. Which song would you play from this year? Like,
that'd be hilarious.
that is, damn, yeah, Rihanna. That was what album was that? Because Rihanna definitely got a heavy spot in my heart because of one of her albums.
I mean, that was one of her first hits, right? If not her first hit, no?
Oh, she had Umbrella and all that shit.
Was
before
Umbrella
all that.
before Rude Boy?
I think so. Let's see.
Like Rude Boy. Rude
Let's see, I
Boy
might be
is one of the earliest Rihanna songs I can remember playing as a DJ. But I had just started DJing around this time, like 2009.
Word?
2010.
Damn, I might be wrong, bro. I know that this is when she got raunchy. Rude Boy Rihanna was definitely on the that was on the Rated R Rihanna album. What was on Rated R? I didn't even know she had a Rated R album.
See, I'm pretty sure this was
This was
early.
before all that. This was with Jeezy Hard.
Oh,
This
that was a banger too.
Damn. What was so 2009 Rihanna. When did Umbrella come out? I remember Rihanna from MySpace days.
Really?
I wanna let you know something something like, man, the Rihanna fans would be going crazy off of me saying shit right now. I can't remember the song, bro, but that was like Innocent Girl Rihanna.
Yeah. This was
Upon the Replay Rihanna.
Yeah,
that's
that was earlier than Rude Boy.
Was that Pond the Replay? That was the song?
Pond the Replay. Yeah, she was either on that or it was her song. Something.
DJ, why don't you turn the music up? One by one and two by two. Okay, so Unfaithful Rihanna. Then you got this was after Umbrella. Umbrella was 07.
Okay.
Because that was like, oh shit. Yeah. Rude Boy was when she finally started to get raunchy though. I feel like that's when she publicly was like,
that was the turning point.
Yeah, because not too long after that she had that S&M song. You remember she had the S&M?
Yeah, and J. Cole was on the remix. Or was he in the song? I think it was a remix.
I don't know. That was when she had that video where she was like, had the bondage and all that, man. She was all there. She was nasty. That's when she got nasty.
I'm going to piss real quick.
Oh, yeah. Man, do your thing, brother.
Can't concentrate.
Hey, man, I got to pee.
We back, baby.
We back, man. Boy Strat had to doo-doo, baby.
It's doo-doo, baby.
It's doo-doo, baby.
All right, we're back. Shouts to Diamond Cut on the edit.
Yeah.
We were talking about Rihanna and bondage, and I just had a boner, so I had to quit boner.
Had to go handle that, man. I understand, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, Rihanna does that shit to me too, man.
Even pregnant Rihanna. Maybe pregnant Rihanna even more than regular Rihanna.
I would definitely have to go with pregnant Rihanna over regular Rihanna as well. Pregnant Rihanna is just something about the milk formulating. Okay, I went there. Yeah, I did. I don't know, man. That glow, man. I can't believe that it's A$AP Rocky that did it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Lucky guy.
Like she went from a billionaire to a nigga with braids. Like that shit is nuts, man. Like never give up, man. Just sit there and wait your chance, bro. You never know when you could just get Rihanna out of nowhere, like out of left field, bro. I don't think A$AP Rocky been doing too much in but he be doing a lot of shit in fashion behind the scenes, don't he, or some shit like that?
Well, his girl's rich.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What
he
do I have to do? He
secured the bag when he let one off inside of her.
That boy at the crib wearing his Fenty pajamas, living the life, man. Got his Fenty umbrella. Damn! Shout out to A$AP Rocky, living life, the dream.
He's out here.
He bagged Riri. I saw that shit though. I remember seeing some random YouTube of them like on GQ doing like a question thing, and they was just flirting so hard. It was just so hard that they was flirting. I was like, yeah, he knocking that down. I didn't know he was skeeting in her though. That's crazy.
He knocked it down, but he knocked her up.
Man. That's a hell of an Xbox achievement right there, nigga.
Yeah, achievement unlocked. I'm trying to get me a rich girl pregnant. I mean, as time goes, how old are you?
Man, shamefully, I can say that I'm in my 30s, bro.
I'm 33.
Okay.
Coming up on 34. Not too long from now.
I mean, technically, people could do the math and hear that. I was like, oh, yeah, I was in high school. I was in college at certain points. So, yeah, 34.
Yeah.
Yeah, we right here. We up there, bro. This is time, man. Yeah, we at the age, bro. You gotta find you something that got some money, bro.
I got no kids. I've always thought like I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna find the one. It's gonna be the one, but I don't know that that's a thing anymore. I feel like I aged out of that. I grew out of that mentality, and now I'm just trying to come inside of a rich woman.
Trying to bag one.
Yeah.
You know, trying to get you a sponsor, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
At least just to know that the baby's good.
You might have to just start going, you know, you be DJing a lot, bro. I know you be taking off on Mondays. You might have to just start going to the country club on Mondays, bro.
I got to join the country club.
Yeah. So you could go to the country club, right? And then you figure out all the dudes that's out there golfing that's married. and then you can figure out where they wives be at while they at the country club. So you get your little roster and you just go peel one of their bitches.
Now we're talking. And if I get her pregnant, potentially the husband might think it's his
He'll
for a
take
while,
care of it. Mm-hmm.
and he'll take care of it.
All the harder years, like all the daycare years and shit, he'll get all that shit out. By the time you get the little motherfucker, he ate, well taught.
Yeah, and
You
they
know what I'm
they don't
saying?
really remember that early shit. He's not gonna remember I wasn't there.
Just he go always know that his father wasn't there. He can feel it that whole time, and then they go be reunited with you, and you got you a sharp young 8-year-old that's ready to go and sponsor you as well.
You've thought about this before.
I just thought of it right now. I think that's gonna be our new strategy, nigga. That's gonna be
perfect.
Monday country club. I'm down. Let's do it.
I'm ready. I'm in, fully in.
Bob, about to take your bitch.
Yeah, it's hard out here, man. You know, Houston. I kind of felt like I was going to come out here. I came out in 2020 and I was like, you know what? This is nice to switch up from Chicago. I actually had a girlfriend when I came here, but that only lasted very shortly after I moved. Long distance, it's a little tough.
Oh, yeah, man.
So then I was like, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready to get me like a Southern woman.
Oh, you're trying to find some substance.
Like some Texas, like, she takes care of things. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to treat a man. Like, that's kind of what I expected.
Oh, yeah.
I had never been here before. And then it just kind of turns out that Houston is...
You're not going to find that on Washington Avenue. There's whores on Washington Avenue. Whores. You go find a woman that knows how to take care of her vagina.
Black eye.
Yeah. her vagina. She keeps it stuffed fairly often. Got an assortment of penises that she going through. You go find you one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Houston got a lot of troublemakers, man. Try the Woodlands.
Woodlands. That's where the mall is, right? I think I've been to that mall.
You go to the Woodlands, man. Woodlands Mall, man. You might find you a good little doctor.
That's what I'm
pharmacist. You know, all she do is go to her CVS pharmacy job and then come home to me.
Yeah. The only thing on Washington Ave is like microblading, lip injection, med spa techs, and
BB lowercase L's. Yeah. A lot of that action, man. It's trouble out here in these Houston streets, man. If you're trying to find some longevity, man, unless you're going to the Houston Library or some shit,
where is that? They got one of those?
I don't know. I don't know, man. You ain't gonna find them. It's hidden somewhere. That's that at the museum or some shit. Yeah, you got a lot of trouble though, man. You DJing on. You got 2 spots on Washington Avenue that you spending at. Am I losing? Am I missing any?
Well, no. I got 2 spots on Washington Ave that I DJ at regularly, and also a strip club, which is even worse than Washington.
Yeah, man. You in all kind of trouble, man. It's
not looking good for your boy.
Oh, okay. That explains the bra I stumbled on up in here. That explains it. Yeah, it's a lot of truth. You got it.
Looking good for your boy. It's just hard to not have a good time sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, man. I could definitely understand that, man. It could be a lot of toxic shit that go on out here, and you get lost real easy, bro. Galleria Mall. I mean, you could go in the Galleria Mall one time and you gonna want to move to Houston. You could go on an off day, Galleria just gonna be like, yeah, let me just go ahead and find me a place.
The Galleria Mall is a good time. It's a good time. They got nice food court, good shoe stores, beautiful women.
Oh, there's stores there? I didn't know. I thought that was it's trouble, man.
They got a Chick-fil-A.
I have eaten at that Chick-fil-A a few times. Right there by the Foot Locker. The refurbished ice skating ring that they fucking up.
Yeah, did you was that there when you were a kid? Did you skate on that when you were younger?
Yeah, definitely used to go to the rollerblading rinks as a kid. So when I came to Houston, the Galleria Mall, and I saw that I can ice skate for the first time, definitely took advantage of it. And I always would try to get my moms to bring me out here to go out there and bust my head wide open on that cold ass ice. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's crazy seeing that they took it up now. I hope that they putting it back. Not like I'm gonna go skate on it. It's just a nostalgia thing. Like, were you a skater or any sort?
I played hockey a little bit. So I definitely skated, but
oh shit, hockey, man.
You know, it was like a little parks and recreation after school.
He was out here terrorizing motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Little after school program kind of vibe. But I do remember, what I remember most from playing hockey is how good the Tombstone pizza was that they served at the snack spot. Like, you could never.
Motherfucker was in it for the snacks.
Yeah.
I'm going to practice because I want that pizza afterwards, man.
You could never make a Tombstone as good in your oven as they do in those like little pizza maker things that they got. You know, like the pool concession stand.
It'll be something special, man.
It was crazy, bro. Like, I'd have them at the crib and I'd make it and I'd be like, this ain't like the
There's
pool.
something about that $4 slice that they would sell me at the motherfucking shits, man. They would get my ass. Yeah, that school shit, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I did gymnastics even as a kid. I think I tried everything a little bit.
Oh wow, my boy. You did the what gymnastic events you was doing?
I was so I didn't do it.
You was doing splits and shit, man?
Nah, I wanted to do flips. I was like all about doing flips. Me and my boy learned how to like run up the wall and do a backflip.
Oh shit.
I wanted to be like a ninja when I was a child.
Watching 3 ninja movies and shit. Watching a lot of Jet Li,
Bloodsport,
Jackie Chan. Oh man. So you was into that shit.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You saw all the rush hours.
Yep.
Trying that shit on your brother and shit.
Yo, yeah. Actually, one time my brother and me and my mom were like, I was jumping on my mom's bed or something, and my brother was in the room, and my mom was like doing something, and then she stood up, and I was like, yo, watch this. And I like tried to do some kind of stupid thing that you do when you're a kid, and I literally just kicked my mom right in the face.
No.
Bloody nose.
No.
Kicked her in the face.
She ain't even have it in you to whip your ass.
She was like trying to fix herself in the bathroom, and my brother's out here making jokes, bro. He was pretending that he was on the phone with Tony Jaa. This is right when Tony Jaa like exploded.
Why your mom nosebleed?
Yeah,
Bruh. He knew he didn't do it, but he trying to get some of that ass whipping too. What the fuck? Bro, mom's nosebleed. He not even trying to see if she okay. Talking shit. Wow.
Yeah, he was pretending to be on the phone with Tony Jaa. He was like, bro, he was vertical. He was 100%. He was in the air, completely horizontal. I'll never forget.
I don't know how y'all survived that one. I don't know how you still to this day.
Yeah, Jewish moms don't really hit their kids.
Damn. So, okay, that's what got you past that.
Even if you kick them in the face, apparently.
Amazing. So you literally just was told, go to your room, and that was it.
I mean, she knew it was an accident. I don't even know if I got in trouble, to be honest.
You don't even know if she
having
was
fun up until that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all fun and games until I kicked my mom in the face.
Until you gave her the concussion. Till you knocked the sense under her ass. Like, oh shit, bloody nose, nigga. Man, I don't know one black child that got away with giving their parent a bloody nose that is still talking about it to this day, man. Hey, man, we'll be telling that story in heaven. In heaven, they'll be telling that shit. Be pleading. Oh, man, that's nuts. Damn, shout out to your moms, man.
She's the best. She's the best.
Man.
She's the best. Shout out to Jan Vito.
Shout out to Jan, man. Jan, she
took one right to the.
She got to work on that weed game a little bit. Got to get that awareness up a little bit. Oh man, never thought the sun was just wow.
That shit was crazy. My brother was just talking about that the other day, actually, and so it was fresh on my mind. It's funny, but yeah, we're about to hit an hour. Do you play any instruments at all?
Wow. I was in a band back in the day. I played the trumpet back in the day.
Oh, for real?
Shamefully say that. Yeah.
Shamefully.
Yeah, shout out to my marching band days. Yeah, I was pretty good. Yeah, till I got my braces and shit. But yeah,
Then
I
it's
played
hard
trumpet.
to. It's hard to.
Yeah, I quit. My basketball coach was trying to get me to quit anyway.
So you could go full-time basketball. Were you a tall?
Stop wasting your time with that marching band, man. Come over here, man.
Were you tall as a child? So you're pretty tall.
Yeah,
right?
I've been tall my whole life,
Yeah.
man. I always was the tall guy. I don't even remember when I got into the 6 feet, but probably like early 9th grade or some shit like that. My height was a partial disadvantage in some ways because I was the tallest motherfucker on my team, so I was forced to play center. I always had to play the 5.
And you didn't want to.
Had no business playing the 5. Me and Jason Kidd are the same height. Like, why am I out here in the paint with DeAndre Jordan? I had to play against DeAndre Jordan in high school at one point in time.
Really?
Yes, this 6'11" motherfucker was lined up against. I had to do jump ball with that giant. Yeah, just ridiculous. I remember doing the dunks and warm ups. I was over there doing my little shit, throwing it off the backboard behind the back. This motherfucker did the T-Mac. Motherfucker had that hoe all the way stretched out like this, banging that bitch. I was like, this gonna be a long day. But thankfully, he doesn't have any post game, and our teams got into a fight in the first quarter and ended the game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the game ended in the first quarter.
Didn't even have to fucking really play that much. That's good.
No, I already had my 3 fouls anyway. I got my 3 first quarter fouls quick. I was in there roughing that motherfucker up.
Nice.
He knew it was coming, so.
All right. Well, let's just do one more of these because you're such a Drake fan, and there's a Drake song on
shit.
here, and it's 10 years ago, which is the mark of the century, right? Is it century? Century's 100.
Damn.
It's 10. Decade.
Decade, yeah.
Sorry. The mark of the decade. And this was actually shocking to me that Drake, Hold On, We're Going Home, came out 10 years ago.
Wow, so that's definitely an Aubrey song. I don't know if that's a Drake song.
That's Aubrey?
Yeah, that's definitely one of Aubrey's songs. You can't sit here. I'm one of the Drake fans that, you know what I'm saying, be trying to duck and hide whenever somebody hit us with one of these. Nah, Hold On, You Going Home is definitely a classic. What album was that on? That wasn't Take Care, right?
I'm not sure what album it's off of. It might be Take Care.
I think they started like playing this song at weddings and shit. This was like when you was like you can talk all you want to talk about this motherfucker singing, but this motherfucker's making classic songs.
I mean, that song is a banger. It's definitely soft.
No, that's the wrong song. That's it. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, that's off where people. So yeah, let's have this conversation because people say that Nothing Was the Same was Drake's best album.
What's off of that?
So Nothing Was the Same.
Was that like Best I Ever Had and all that, or no?
Nah, that's the first mixtape.
Yeah, that's So Far Gone, right?
Yeah, so Nothing Was the Same was best intro, I think. Tuscan Leather for sure. Furthest Things. Started From the Bottom.
Worst Behavior.
Yeah, the Worst Behavior joint. Connect.
Too Much is definitely the shit. Pound Cake. Okay, this is what
The
Pound
All
Cake's
Me
off
one.
of, with the sky background. Okay, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. I got weight. You know that song.
Yeah.
Personally, Hold On, You Go Home, definitely classic. I think he could skate with 2 classics, possibly 3. But I'm a Drake fan though, so I guess it kind of counts. I think Views is my favorite. A lot of people don't even like Views. I like Views. Views is my favorite. I think Views was like the one.
Yeah.
But
what was the hit off of Views? I'm so bad with albums. Like I'm such just a song based like. Oh, this is the hit song. This is the song I gotta play in the club. Like that's really, or this is the song.
The
that I
funny
like.
thing about whenever you talk about a Drake album and you name the hit, oh, you mean the singing one or the rap one?
Right.
Because the song that was really technically the hit on Views was Controller.
Controller was off of Views. Really? Is this the one that got Summer 16 on it?
Nah, Summer 16, I don't know album.
It's just
Summer
a
16
single?
is just a song.
Okay.
That's crazy, right? Because he got an album along. He already dropped the album along of the songs that wasn't on albums, and it's like you really got a whole nother one.
Yeah.
You really low key got a whole nother one. But Views, the Child's Play song,
Child's Play.
Controller, the One Dance song.
One Dance was huge, and that was
Western
kind of
World
the intro
Flows.
to like Afrobeat, you know, being more mainstream.
To me, that's the one. Some other people say, if you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah. That's a great cover. I like that cover. I know that cover for sure.
Yeah. The surprise album that just fell out of nowhere that started all the Ghostwriter shit.
Yeah. Was that the one that when he was beefing with Pusha?
That's the one where him and Meek started beefing.
Him and Meek. This was before Pusha.
This is when him and Meek started beefing. Him and Pusha have been beefing, I think, the entire time.
Yeah.
They always shot little subs at each other throughout. Because Push was shooting subs at Drake a long time ago. He even had that one where he just shitted on Wayne and Drake.
Off the Daytona album, I think.
It might even been before that.
Yeah.
No, it might have been Daytona.
I think it was off
I think it was Daytona. Because Daytona came out before the 7-song joint he did with Kanye, right?
That's Daytona.
Oh, this
That
was
is-
before Daytona. Then.
Okay,
He
okay.
was dissing them niggas before that.
Okay. As such a Drake fan, how did you feel about the what's the song called that Pusha T released where he dissed Drake? The whole fucking song?
Oh, whenever he talked about his son.
Yeah. The
Man.
story of Adonis? Is that
Because
what it
the
is?
Duffy, man, people sleep on Duffy freestyle. Duffy freestyle, I feel like he destroyed him. That's the one he dropped the day of him dropping the album.
Drake dropped?
Drake dropped the diss. I think the first shot. No, because Pusha dissed Drake. Oh, Infrared.
That's off Daytona.
Pusha, but the Infrared leak had already came out before the album.
Okay.
And then Drake dropped the Duppy freestyle.
I think I remember that.
That's the song that he dropped the day Pusha dropped the album. Pretty much saying that, hey, I'm going to drop this just so you can get some more listens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Here, let me help your ass out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I thought he killed Push on there, but the way that Push just dug in on Drake on that
disrespectful as
Adonis, like he just fuck 40. I hope he died. like he was just so. Here's you'll claim your son. Like.
He did go kind of crazy.
Man, but I still feel like Drake this was crazy bar wise too, and the timing. But then to have the whole blackface picture of Drake too, Drake make it so hard for you to like support him as a Drake fan. Cause I support Drake the music, whatever he does in the music. Like whatever he do, like out here in public and shit, I don't co-sign none of this. I can't. The motherfucker be hugging in the NBA athletes and looking like a groupie and shit. The motherfucker be doing shit that just be looking kind of bad sometime, and I'd be like, "Hey, bro, I just did you hear the bars though, nigga? Did you hear the bars? It's kind of like what people got to do with R. Kelly,
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's kind of what you gotta separate, nigga. You gotta go ahead and put the line. Like, all right, yeah, man. Hey, man, he touched kids, but Ignition Remix is the best song I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, my argument for playing his music is that if he, did all these things, all these girls, then they're suing him, and I want him to be able to give them money, so I'm gonna play his songs so he can get money that he has to give to the people who he hurt. You know what I'm saying?
The other flip you could be on that, you'd be like, oh, like I pirated this. He's not getting any money off of these spins, so I'm only donating to the sounds
Yeah.
of the show.
Yeah.
Not so.
Yeah, I ripped this shit off YouTube. So
shout out to Kills, man. Kills probably ain't gonna never get out.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but we thought the same thing about OJ, and he just kind of skeeted out one day under the radar. No one really said nothing.
That boy OJ, man. I like I've been.
I mean, not OJ. What am I talking about? The comedian Cosby, not OJ. So
Oh, Bill
I'm talking
Cosby.
about Cosby.
Oh man, we knew that.
He was in there, and then all of a sudden one day it was like, oh yeah, there was like a mix-up or something, and he's gonna get out.
Man, I knew Bill Cosby was gonna get out, man. I knew that shit, man. That boy. Have you seen the Cosby Show? I don't know. That shit is hilarious though. That motherfucker really was just in there having motherfuckers jump out of bushes at the court cases naked and shit. Like, Bill Cosby, what the fuck were you doing to these women? She's still hyped up off the drugs, apparently. Whatever Quaalude you put in her drink, it didn't wear off, nigga. She ran out the bushes just to let everybody know and convict him. He's a horrible man.
Shit's crazy, bro. It's wild. It's wild out here, but we're out here.
Really, Dr. Huxtable? Really? Really? That's how you out here? You fingering bitches with pudding pops without consent, nigga? Like, that's how you...
You know, he had to get his thrills somehow.
At least they were of age. Let me stop. I'm gonna get myself canceled with this fucking shit.
Beautiful. I love it. This was a great podcast. Thank you. We pretty much just talk music the whole time. It's been incredible.
Great, man.
Hopefully the DJ people who come here for the DJ content will enjoy it, because normally I'm over here talking about masturbation, you know, whatever else is.
You know, our daily duties, man.
Exactly.
How your morning starts, right? You know, I shouldn't have dapped you up after. Said that a little too late. I should have heard that first. Hilarious, man. I appreciate you having me. Shout out, man. DJ fucking Strategy, the party, man.
Let's go, champ. We're back at it Thursday night.
Ready for it, man. Ready for it, man.
And what's your Instagram? Sweet Jones?
Sweet Jones is spelled like hotel suite, and it's Jones with a Z.
Where does that come from, by the way?
You know, they call Pimp C Sweet Jones. I'm from Port Arthur, so
okay.
I just tried to put my own little spin on it.
Nice.
Been that way for a while now. Yeah. If that's too complicated to type in, just type in Jeff Joe.
We'll have
JEFF space JOE.
My boy Diamond Cut will also put it in the beginning of the episode on the screen and everything. So
Diamond Cut, man. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, the God. But yeah, thank you again for joining me. We're back at it Thursday night. Skylab off Washington Ave. The best thing you could do in Houston, Texas on a Thursday night. That's
best thing you could do on a Thursday, man, and it's free. You know what I'm saying? So you bring your bitch for the low. You know what I'm saying? Discount pussy. You know, yeah, man. Shout out to Strategy. Shout out to Skylabs. 9 p.m. is the start time. 9 p.m. CP time.
CP time. So it usually gets rolling around 9:30, 9:40.
Get there at 9, please. Get there. If y'all come earlier, we can start the show early. Get there at 9. Get there at 8:30. Get there, you know what I'm saying? And be ready.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, drop a little comment, algorithm activating activity, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.